Hello friends, I am Srimati A.J. Patil, H.R. Patel Kanya Vidyalaya Shirpur. In this video, we are going to learn about the 5th chapter of Maths Standard 10 Probability. In this probability, we have to introduce the first concept of probability. Second topic, that is random experiment and its outcome. Next one, sample space and events. And at last, we have to find out the probability of an event. For discussion of probability, one of the conversation is given in your textbook. In front of you on screen, there is a conversation. Teacher, Aruna and Jharina. Teacher says that, friends, this box contains folded sheets. The number of sheets is exactly the same as that of the number of students in our class. Means if in class there are 62 students, then the number of sheets that are also 60. Each student should pick one of the sheets. Names of different plants are written in the sheets. On the sheets, no two sheets bear the same name of the plant. Let us see who gets the sheet having name basil. And we have to make a line in order according to roll number. No one would be unfold the sheet until the last student takes his sheet. Means all students have to pick only one sheet and they should unfold, means they should open the sheet after getting the last student. Means in this way, that is the experiment. And then what is Aruna saying? Her roll number is 1. She is saying, sir, I am the first one in a line, but I do not want to pick a sheet first, as the possibility of getting basil sheet from all sheets is very low. Means if there are 60 students, then the possibility of getting basil name is 1 upon 60. And that's why that possibility of getting basil name is very low. Then what is Zarina saying? Her roll number is the last. Sir, I am the last student in row. I do not want to pick the sheet at last, as the sheet containing the name Basil will most likely be picked up by someone else before my turn. Means her roll number is last number, and she is saying that the name Basil sheet should be picked up by anyone else in front of her. And in this way, the possibility according to Aruna is very low, and the possibility according to Zarina is maximum. And this thinking is of less possibility and more possibility. And this possibility of showing the name getting basil, that in terms of mathematics it is referred as probability. To show the probability, there are some words which we use in our daily conversation, that is probable, maybe, impossible, sure, nearly and 50-50. Probable means possibility and maybe means less possible. Impossible means that is not possible, and surely that 100% guaranteed. Nearly means near about maybe, and 50-50 means there are two chances, there are two possibilities in that thing. And there are some statements according to possibilities for the future given. See the first sentence, most probably the rain will start from today. Means in this sentence, It is the possibility of raining today. According to the atmosphere from that day, that is the sentence given. The inflation is likely to rise. Here the word likely to, it shows the possibility. It is impossible to defeat Indian cricket team in the next match. Impossible. And that showing the probability. I will surely get first class. Means by someone else, his study, he is saying that I will surely get first class. There is no possibility of polio infection if a child is given the polio vaccine in time. And that is also showing the possibility of not getting infection of polio. Means in this way, these are the some sentences in our daily conversation that showing probability means possibility. Now the next one, this is only introduction of probability, how we are using the probability concept in our daily life. Now the next one, here our chapter start truly. In picture, that picture shows a toss before a cricket match. All of you already saw some cricket matches on television. Then at the start of match, there is a tossing of coin. And according to toss, who owns the toss, that team taking batting or fielding according to that team's wish. And that picture showing tossing a coin. Then when a coin is tossed, what then question is asked there in the picture, what are the possibilities, and blank space is given. Means when a coin is tossed, then there are two possibilities, either head or tail. In picture, both faces of coin are shown, that is that is here head is shown and tail is also shown. In first picture head is shown and in second picture tail is shown. Means we have to take head and tail. These are two possibilities. Means in this box we have to fill two possibilities, and in above boxes we have to fill head and tail. Head, H for head and T for tail. And this is the first activity sheet given in your textbook. Now the second one, next activity which is given also in textbook. What is that activity? See, let each student in class toss a coin once. What will you get? This is the question asked by teacher, means subject teacher. Means in this activity, each student have to toss a coin once. म्हणजे एका विद्यार्थ्याला प्रत्येक एक वेळी कॉइन टॉस करायचा आहे. And the observations note down by teacher, and according to observations, the possibilities, there are two possibilities, head and tail. And out of total number of students, the number of students who getting head, that are written in blank column, and who getting tail, that are also written in blank column. But nowadays there is lockdown, and that's why you have to do this activity considering there are 10 students in a class, and yourself has to toss a coin 10 times. Means we have to take 10 times toss. Take a coin and toss 10 times and note down that readings. Means first you obtain head, second you obtain 10, third time you obtain again head, fourth time you obtain head, and in this way write down that all 10 observations in your notebook and find out how many times head is there and how many times tail is there. For example, here I taking, suppose there are 4 times head and 6 times tail, and this is the activity of tossing a coin. Means there are two observations, two possibilities, head and tail. Now the second activity is there. Also here, now in this activity, two coins, means to toss the same coin twice. Single coin 2 times toss, or taking two coins and tossing at the same time. Meaning is the same. Means either you have to take a coin and toss 2 times, or you have to take 2 coins and toss single time. That is one reading. And for simplification, this is also activity for doing all over the class, but for our easiness, we have to do this activity 10 times yourself. Means also you have to take 10 readings, means taking 2 coins, toss first times at the same time. Then there are 4 possibilities, either you getting head on both coins, or you getting head on first coin, tail on second coin, or you getting tail on first coin, head on second coin, or you getting tail on both the coins. Means according to this, we have to count the observations, how many head, how many head tail, how many tail head, and how many tail will be there out of these 10 try. And I think all of you understood this activity, how to do and how to note down that. For example, here I am taking 10 times tossing 2 coins. I got the readings 5 times head, 2 times head tail, 1 time tail head, and 2 time tail. The total sum, that is 10. And this is one of the activity in our textbook. Now the next activity of our textbook is activity 3, throw a die, and we have to note down the possibilities of getting dots on upper face. A die, you already saw a die in your game like judo, subsidy, snakes and ladder, and so on. Means in that game we throw a die, that that cube shape, and if you observe that cube, then there are 6 faces. That faces are shown here. This is one face, this is second face, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and this is the die given. This is die, suppose. And when we throw this die, there are 6 possibilities of getting dots on upper face. Sometimes we may get 1 on upper face, means 1 dot on upper face. Sometimes we may get 2 dots on upper face, and in this way there are 6 possibilities of getting dots on the upper face. And that is the experiment. Also do this experiment 10 times. We have to do that experiment 10 times. And we have to note down the readings. Instead of number of students, you have to do that activity yourself because of lockdown period. At home, you are you are doing the activity yourself 10 times for 10 students, and note down how many readings of 1 will be there, how many readings of 2 will be there. Means in this way, taking a die, do this activity, and then you will observe that there is possibility of getting 1, possibility of getting 2, and so on. Means in this way, this possibility of getting 1 to 6 numbers, that is when we throw a die. Now here we take 3 activities. First activity, that is only 1 coin is tossed. Second activity, a coin is tossed twice or 2 coins tossed at the same time. In first activity, there are 2 possibilities. In second activity, there are 4 possibilities. Next experiment we take here, throwing a die. Here 6 possibilities are there, and such are the experiments. In our math, such things, that is tossing a coin, throwing a die, that is experiment. In science, you are already familiar with the experiments, doing some apparatus, doing the process using some apparatus and chemicals and so on. Here our apparatus are die, coin, playing cards, numbering cards, and so on. And this experiment, and that is called as experiments. What we are doing in that activity, that is called as experiment. In this experiment, we already know the possibilities in advance. We know the possibilities in advance. Means here we know if we throw a die, then we obtain either 1, either 2, or suppose 6. Means we obtaining out of 6, any one out of 6. If we toss a coin, then we obtain 2 possibilities. Then there are 2 possibilities, and we already know that 2 possibilities, 6 possibilities, 4 possibilities for tossing 2 coins. And we already know that in advance, but we can't predict with certainty, but we can't say certainly what is coming out. Means when we toss a coin, we can't say what should I get, whether I will obtain tail or head. And that equal possibility for each result, it is known as random experiment. Means all these 3 activities contain random experiment. And also there are some activity examples given: tossing a coin, throwing a die, picking a card from set of card bearing number 1 to 50. That is new experiment. Up to first 2 we already learned. Now the next one. Next one is numbers from 1 to 50. Picking a card from pack of well shuffled cards, playing cards. And these are the random experiment. Means all of you should understood the activities. Now the means random experiment and the results. What we obtain in random experiment, they are known as outcomes. The result what we obtain from random experiment, that are known as outcomes. For example, in random experiment of tossing coin, there are 2 possibilities, there are 2 outcomes, head and tail. In random experiment of throwing a die, there are 6 faces and therefore there are 6 outcomes, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Next one, third example in random experiment of playing card, picking a card bearing numbers from 1 to 50, means they are well shuffled cards bearing number 1 to 50. We can obtain any one of the number card from 1 to 50. Someone will obtain 50, someone will obtain 1, some will get 2. In this way, there are 50 outcomes. Now, the fourth example, a card is drawn randomly from a pack of well shuffled playing cards. And I think in playing game, you are already familiar with playing cards. There are totally 52 cards. There are totally 52 playing cards. Out of that 52, 26 are red and 26 are black card. You must remember these numbers because when we have to find the probability, we must know these numbers. And these 26 red cards that are also of two types, that is 13 heart shaped card and 13 diamond shaped cards. Heart shaped card, the picture is shown there. This is heart shaped card and these are diamond shaped card. And remaining 26 are black color cards. These black color cards, they are of also two types, that is club cards and spade cards. Means these are the pictures shown according to their type. First picture that is of heart, second one diamond, third one club, and next one spade card. In that pack of playing cards, there are four sets. We already saw that 4 sets: heart, diamond, club, and spade. And each that set there are 13 cards. And in each that set there are 13 cards. Such that king, queen, jack, and 10, 9 up to 2. And when there is 1, that card is called as ace card. Instead of 1, that card is called as ace card. And that bearing the letter A. Means in this way, there are totally 13 type of cards in each set. Ace card, 2 to 10 cards, jack, queen, and king. And in this way, we have to remember the types of cards. Out of that, king, queen, jack, these are known as face cards. These are known as face cards. In our language, means in our, we are familiar that with pictured cards. King, queen, jack, these cards have pictures, colorful cards. They are called as face card. And each pack of cards, there are 4 cards of king, 4 cards of queen, 4 cards of jack. Means 1 of heart king, 1 of diamond king, 1 of club king, and 1 of spade king. In this way, there are 4 king, 4 cards of queen, and 4 cards of jack. Means totally all of 4 sets containing 12 face cards. Means face cards are 12. And this ace card, in second picture ace cards are shown. I already told you that ace card that bearing only one number, means one number of spade in first, one number of heart in second card, one number of club in third card and one number of diamond in last card. Means in this way, in set of playing cards, there is only single ace, and throughout that playing card pack there are 4 ace cards. Means we have to remember total 4 ace cards and 12 face cards. Both words are similar to each other, but remember that there are 4 ace cards and 12 face cards, because later on we have to find out the probability using these concepts. And the next topic, that is equally likely outcome. Suppose we throw a die, then we will obtain the number either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Whatever may be any one of the number out of these 6 numbers, but that each number having equal probability, equally likely to occur. Means there is no chance of getting 2 moreover or getting 5 more times. That having equally chance. But if suppose a die is so formed that a particular face comes up often, means that die is formed in such a way that a particular number occurs at the upper face, and that is called as, that die is biased. Bias means adjust. And in this case the outcomes are not likely to occur equally. Means that die is formed such a way that the particular number will occur at the upper face. That is called as biased dice. But that is not possible in game. Means in any of the die. And if that die will be biased, then that will not useful or suitable for playing that game. And in this way, equally likely outcome is there. If suppose we toss a coin, then there are 2 possibilities, there are 2 outcomes, head and tail, and that having equal possibilities. For example, if we toss a coin, we get head and we get tail, and both head and tail, there are 2 readings, means each one have 1/2 possibility of getting, means 50% head and 50% tail, because there are 2 possibilities and we have to obtain only either head or tail. And in this way, that equally likely outcomes are there. Means in this way, here we learn the most useful concepts of probability, introduction of probability, then the activities related to probability, after that random experiment, outcomes, and at last equally likely outcomes. And I think this video is useful to understand the concepts of probability. The next concepts, next examples you have to observe, means you have to learn from next video. Okay, here we will stop.